what? Okay. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Michelle and I do all things makeup related. If that sounds like something that you'd be interested in, please do hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified every time I post on Mondays and Thursdays. Today's video is all about BH Cosmetics. They recently came out with a Weekend Vibes collection, so I ordered most of it, but not all of it. Shout out to my friend Carolyn for telling me about it and basically making me buy it, but like also not making me buy it, if you know what I mean. So Carolyn, this review is for you. So I did order the brush set, and these are the Brunch Bunch Weekend Vibes brush set. I've heard a lot of good things about their brushes, so I'm really excited to try these. I also ordered the 16 color eyeshadow palette. This is the Weekend Vibes Mimosa. I have the blush palette. This is the Weekend Vibes Bellini, and the Weekend Vibes Belgian Waffle like contour. Oh, it's baked bronzer and highlighter palette. So I'm really excited to give these a try and to unbox them and show you all of it. All right, so I do have some foundation on already, but I do want to go in with some concealer, and I have this brush here. This is the number 2 brush. It's kind of fat and it feels a bit weird in the hand, but it is this like smaller face brush, so I feel like it'd be good for getting those areas under the eyes and just anywhere else that I need concealer. So I recently did a brush review for blinked brushes. I'll link that down in the description box. This one's not doing great for the concealer down here. This is the exact same concealer that I used in the last video. So let's see how this one works. Okay, it blended in the concealer pretty well around the eye area. This one's not as soft as the blinked brushes one, but this one is a lot cheaper, so that's just up to you if you want to do that or not. All right, then I have this number 1 brush. Again, it is very big, bulky, and like thick, but this is a powder brush. So I'm just gonna be dipping into this e.l.f. Face setting powder stuff and using that to set my under eyes. This one's really soft and it's not as big as the blinked brushes one, so this one is still soft, and I think this is really good for a powder brush. Okay, and now I'm gonna do my eyeshadow with this Mimosa palette, and they do have different designs on like the packaging and then the actual palette itself, but here it is. It's super pretty. Wow, the lighting like makes this background very rainbow, but it's more of like a silver with a rainbow reflect, I guess. It does have a nice little mirror, but these are some really pretty shades. They're all pretty pink colors. They did have an avocado one that was more green, but I don't know, I just didn't want it, so I went with this pink one here. Okay, so I only went in with like oh my god, I did that wrong again. But I only went with a couple of ones. The first one is Vibes, then Pop, Champagne, OJ, Bottomless, Bubbly, and Raspberry. So that's just a couple of them. I only, I kind of like went around it, but I really do like that orange color. I think that's really interesting. I'm kind of wanting to do that on the lower lash line. But for now, I'm gonna go in with We Heart Brunch, which is this kind of neutral shade. I'm gonna take that, and this is the number 8 brush. It's just a big, I don't know, eyeshadow brush, I guess. But I want to use this shade as like the base. So it's coming off a little more pink than I thought it would. It looks a little bit more brown tan in the pan, but that is totally fine because I'm going in with the pink look anyway, and this palette is pink, so I don't have any problems with that. I am having a little bit of trouble putting this shade on my like lash line, my upper lash line, so I'm not sure why that is. All right, now I'm gonna go in with this number 5 brush, and I'm going to dip into the shade Guava right here. I think that's a really pretty like pink orange color, and I'm gonna put that on the outer corner and just pack it in there. So far this color is really pigmented and there's not really much patchiness. This brush blends it really well in that like outer corner area. Kind of want to bring it out a little bit too. I'm gonna go in with this number 6 brush right here. I think I'm gonna try this Saluti shade. I don't know exactly how to pronounce that. I'm gonna take that in the middle there because I tried to do a little bit of a halo eye. I'm just curious how these 2 shades look with each other because one's a little bit more of a purpley red, purpley pink, I I guess, and the other one's more of like a red pink. So just gonna try to blend that in. That adds like a really nice pop of color in the middle there. I do like this brush too. It puts it on really nicely without like any fallout, and it just like places the pigment there perfectly. So I really like that. I'm gonna go back in with this number 5 brush that I used for that outer shade, and I just kind of want to like blend it out a bit more because I feel like it's a bit harsh, that line up there. So I just want to blend that out, make it a little more of a pink color. So this is the only packing brush, this number 6 brush that I went in with that little purple color. But I do want to add a little bit of shimmer, so I think I'm gonna go in with the shade Cheers right here and place that right over that purple. This one is not as easily blended. Now I want to go in with this number 10 brush, and I think I'm gonna dip into Sunny right here, and I'm gonna try to put that like above the color I have in the crease. Just give it nice little like sunset vibes, or I guess sunrise vibes if we're talking about brunch here. And I did want to add a different color just to see how the shades kind of reacted to each other. So far it looks pretty good, and I like this brush. It is very fluffy, but it's not too hard. I think that's a pretty good yellow. It's not super pigmented, and it is a bit dark. It's not like a very vibrant, it's not as light as it is in the pan, but that's also probably because I'm placing it over a pink. I like that, that's cool. Okay, next I want to go in with this number 9 brush. So it's just this like other fluffy one, I guess. And I want to dip into the shade OJ, and I want to put that on the bottom lash line. Doesn't look too different from the yellow I used, but again, I did mix the yellow and that pink color, so that's probably why. But I do like it. It's a nice like brown orange, so it's not super, I don't know, annoying. I put that down way too far. So this is probably too big of a brush to do what I just did with it. That is okay. I'm gonna just work with it. And then I'm gonna go in with this really small brush. This is the last brush of this collection. This is the number 11 brush. And I'm gonna dip into probably champagne and put that in the inner corner just for a little extra highlight. That is a really pretty color. Oh, I love that. That looks perfect in the inner corner like that. This brush works really well for the inner corner too. Love that. Now we get to dip into this contour. Well, it's like a bronzer one, but I'm gonna use it as contour. I am like so excited for this one. So here is that palette. So we've got the bronzers up here and the highlighters down here. We have buttermilk, batter, cinnamon, powdered sugar, syrup, and maple. I just love the whole like Belgian waffle theme. I love waffles and I love breakfast foods. I will be going in with probably this middle shade here, Batter. And I'm gonna be using this number 4 brush. I don't really know what it's supposed to be used for. It's pretty big for like other things, but I'm gonna try to do it as like a contour brush and see how that works. As it is a bit small and precise. I know I have my new favorite is the blinged brushes one, but let's just see how this blends out. Yeah, okay, I definitely don't think that this brush is for that, but it's going. There's some blend-in action going on. Oof, that's so harsh though. It's such a harsh line, and I feel like it's a very hard brush, so it's like pulling off the rest of my makeup. Yeah, I really don't think that this is what you're supposed to use this brush for. All right, let's try the nose. Well, now it just looks like I have dirt on my forehead. All right, we'll come back to this palette for the highlighter, but I first want to dip in to this Bellini palette. So this is their blush palette, and like I love, okay, these 3 colors kind of look similar. This one looks lighter. Yeah, they look very similar. At least on camera they do. And in person they kind of do too. But the names are where it's at. Okay, so we have Georgia Peach, Just Peachy, Peachy Keen, Peach of the Cake, Life's a Peach, and Peach Please. Like a peach Bellini palette. I think it's so cute. I just love the whole vibe of this collection. It's like super summery, and I absolutely love it. Going in with the number 3 brush. This one is the blush brush. So I think for this look, I kind of want to dip into Peachy Keen, but like, well, Georgia Peach, but then like a little bit of Peachy Keen. and just see how that turns out right on in there. It's a very soft brush. Very pigmented blushes too. There's a bit of fallout, so this is kind of one that you would want to shake your brush off with, or pat your brush off with, tap it off, whatever the frick you do. So it does go on pretty pigmented, but it does blend out really well too. I'm just not using this brush correctly. Cute. I love. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this Blinged Brushes F5 brush for the highlighter, because there wasn't a highlighter one in here. I guess I could go in with the blush one, but I just don't want any of that pink on there. So I think I'm gonna go with, because these two seem really similar, this one's just like a tad bit darker. So I'm gonna go in with Powdered Sugar, and I'm just gonna place that right here. Oh, wow, that's so pretty. I'm obsessed with this palette for sure. Oh my goodness. I absolutely love that. That is so pretty. Wow. It's not like Jeffree Star where it's like blinding, but it's definitely like, you can tell that it's this shiny there, but like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Oh, I love it. So there's the full face. For my lips, I went in with this ColourPop Lippy Stick in the shade Happy Thoughts, and then I put over it this Almay Goddess Gloss in the shade something or other, and I don't know what shade, but that combination looks really pretty. So that is the look I created with the Weekend Vibes collection. I love the brushes. They are pretty simple, but I mean, I have Morphe and Blink brushes, so I didn't really have any other brand. These ones are really good. I do like them. They blend out really, really well. And then as for the palettes, the Mimosa one is really pretty. I love all the pinks that they have in here. The blushes, like the Bellini theme, like peach Bellini, I love that. It's so cute. I loved the, like, they're so easy to blend out, and they are pigmented, but they're so easy to just smooth into the rest of your makeup. And then the Belgian waffle one, I, for some reason, I'm just super obsessed with this. I think it's the perfect, like, combination. Like, that highlighter is so pretty. I'm so excited. So definitely pick up these 3 palettes here. I didn't try the avocado one, so if you know you're feeling that vibe, it's probably pretty good too. So yeah, Carolyn, there's your review. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found out what you wanted to find out, and you get the collection or what you want from the collection. That is all I have for today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Can I help you? Get out. This off. Jeez, the wise man. I just shook this around so much you probably have whiplash. Grabbed all my hair. I just realized I have my ceiling fan on, and you can probably hear that in the background. I'm sorry if you can hear that. Oh no. Well, I'm too far into this video to do anything about it, so sorry guys.